Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Erica and right now I am working on MerMay. So if you're not familiar with MerMay, MerMay is a month-long challenge in May where you do a drawing of a mermaid every day if you decide that's what you want to do. And that's what I decided I wanted to do. I decided I wanted to do a mermaid every day for the month of May. And we are on day number 29, and the prompt for today is cannabis. And I did my own prompts this year, that way I would stay committed to MerMay and not run out of ideas or get stumped on a prompt, so that was why I decided to do my own prompts. And if you like mermaid art and you like watching mermaid art videos, I want to give a shout out to two of the artists that I follow that are also following along with my prompt list. And that is ArtTremor's art and Harriet at Mica's studio. They are both creating some awesome artwork over on their channels. So if you'd like to go check out what they're doing, I will have a link to their pages in the description part of this video. So for today's piece, I decided that I wanted to do a water pipe in the shape of a mermaid. I've seen a lot of rigs in a lot of different shapes, but I have never seen one that was shaped like a mermaid. At least I haven't come across one yet. I've seen some that have mermaids painted on them. And I almost thought about doing a mermaid inside of a water pipe instead of having her as the shape of the water pipe. Kind of like they do when they put them inside of a martini glass or a margarita glass or a soup bowl. I mean, I've even seen mermaids inside of a coffee pot. And that's really why I decided to go with a shape of a mermaid instead of putting the mermaid inside. And I really like that idea, and I'll probably do something like that maybe later, because I do like the idea, like I said. But I did decide to go with this because I also like to draw things that look transparent. And I also decided I wanted to do a smoky background for this piece, but I've never done smoke with watercolor before, so I wasn't sure how I was going to do that exactly. And I'm okay with the way it turned out, but it didn't really turn out exactly like I wanted it to, which I found that happened a few times in this whole endeavor into MerMay. But yeah, it came out okay, but like I would have liked it. I don't know, there was something I feel like I could have done a little differently to make it look a little more smoky, but I'm not sure what it is. Maybe I'll look up some tutorials and see if I can find a better way of doing smoke with watercolor. And now I'll let you listen to it being peeled off if you like that. Alright, I'll be back. And what I tried to do was put like lighter layers of green down in thicker, wider patterns, and then kind of layer over them and make the pattern smaller each time. But I think maybe what I should have tried to also do is make it a little more swirly. I think just having that wavy look didn't give it quite the smoky effect I wanted it to have. And I think maybe also deciding to go with green smoke was a bad idea for doing smoke for the first time. Maybe I should have tried to do gray smoke instead of green smoke, but I thought that would be cool to have it green as the background color. But yeah, I just don't think it translated very well. But as far as, you know, the rest of it, I have, like I said, I have a lot of fun doing that kind of see-through glass look. So this one was a lot of fun to do. And I do like the design of the water pipe. And I'm sure there's lots of glass blowers out there talented enough to do something like that. And I love watching the glass blowers do stuff, and you know, I think it would be cool to try, but I would be afraid to hurt myself because I'm a klutz already, and I don't like being burned at all. I think me getting around something that gets hot enough that it turns glass into liquid is not a good match for me. But I do love seeing other people do it, and man, the things they can put in those glass, like there's those glass dip pens, those are pretty cool too. And I assume those are probably easier to make and probably a lot less dangerous to make too. But yeah, I love the glass dip pens when they got like the different colors and the sparkly stuff and the swirls all in there. They're so pretty to look at. And this is the only piece that I didn't actually use any of the metallic watercolor. I only used some of the metallic ink. And I was going to do some like little hemp leaves in the background of the smoke, but then after the smoke didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it to, I was afraid that I would just lose like they wouldn't look right. And then the smoke would look worse. So I decided to just leave the background alone and not mess with it any more than I already had. So I just decided to go ahead and do just a little bit of a outline of gold ink around the piece. That way it kind of had a nice shine when you move the page. It has that nice little metallic flop that I like. So that's what I decided on instead of doing the little leaves, because I was afraid the little leaves was going to make it too busy. I already kind of made it too busy with the smoke. I think I overworked it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and a big thanks to all of my subscribers. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you so much. And I will talk to everybody in tomorrow's video. Alright, love you guys. Bye.